Hello everyone, as a part of aptitude training, we were checking about the topics related to the concepts of time and work. Today we will see some more concepts, but before that we will see some more models, some more different kind of questions from time and work. Let us see the question. A and B takes 20 days and 30 days respectively to complete your work. A started and worked for 4 days. A started and worked for 4 days. That means here A is the person who started the work. The both people didn't start the work. The person only A started the work, and after 4 days B joined him. That means after 4 days 2 people A and B both are working. In how many days they together complete the remaining work? So there is a traditional method you can use to find out. First find out what is the work completed by A in 4 days. From that find out the remaining work. Now together you can take the calculation to find out the days to complete the remaining day work. But here we will see an equation method and another shortcut method. You can check the traditional method what we have done in the previous question. Now check it here. Let A and B requires x days to complete the work. That will write let A and B takes x days to complete the remaining work. We are taking x days. Now check here equation method. First we will see that this is 4 days work of A plus x days work of both A and B. So 4 days work of A plus x days work of both A and B, they are doing the same work. So the total amount of work is equals to 1. So 4 into A 1 day work is 1 by 20 plus x into A 1 day work is 1 by 20 plus B 1 day work is, and B 1 day work is 1 by 30. So the total amount of work is equals to 1. So this is 4 ones, this is 4 fives. So take this 1 by 5 to that side, it will become 4 by 5, and here we will take the LCM x into 20 plus 30 is 50 by 20 into 30. So this is 1 minus 1 by 5 is 4 by 5. So we can cancel the things here. So this is 10 fives, 10 threes, 5 ones, 5 fours. So x is equals to 4 threes, 12 fours, 48 by 5. So it is 48 by 5, that means 8 by 5 days. 5 8s are 40 plus 8, 48 by 5 days. So A and B requires another 8 by 5 days to complete the work, that means which is remaining. This is an equation method. Let us see the same question in another method. Now find out the total amount of work. So total work, let us see that. So total work is nothing but you can take LCM of 20 and 30, which you will get as 60 units. So 60 units is the total work. Now check here, A will do the work in 20 days, that means every day, one day, A will do one day, that is 60 by 20, which is 3 units of work. Every day A will do 3 units of work, and he worked for 4 days. Therefore, in 4 days what is the work he has done? 4 days means every day 3 units, 4 days means 4 into 3, that is 12 units of the work he is completed. He completed 12 units of the work out of 60 units. Now what is the remaining work? This is the remaining work is total 60 units, in that 12 units of the work is completed, still 48 units of the work is left. Still we have 48 units of the work. So the days required to complete this work. So the days required is total work is 48 units by this is LCM is 60 units. Now A will take 20 days, that means 23s are 60, and B will take 30 days, 32s are 60. So which is 48 by 5, that is 8 by 5 days. So we got 48 by 5, which will give 8 by 5 days. That means the remaining work will be done by both A and B together in 8 by 5 days. See, we have used two methods here. One is the equation method, 4 days work of A plus x days work of both A and B together. So both will be doing the same work, which is equals to 1. So calculate the values by substituting 1 day work of A and B and get the values. So total remaining work will be completed by both A and B in 8 by 5 days. The other method what we used is taking the LCM, which is the total amount of work. So, the LCM of 20 and 30 is 60 units. 60 is the total units. A will complete that 60 units in 20 days, means every day he will do a work of 3 units, 60 by 20. And so, he worked for 4 days, means 4 into 3, he completed 12 units of work in that. So, out of total 60 units, 12 units of the work is completed, that means still 48 units of the work is left. So, now the days required to complete this 48 units is 48 divided by 20 days into 3, that is 60 for A, 30 days into 2, that is 60 for B. So, 48 by 5, that is 8 by 5 days. So, we can check any methods to solve these type of questions. See the next question. A and B takes 15 days and 20 days respectively to complete a work. After working for 5 days, A left. In how many days B alone can complete the remaining work? See, in the previous question, a person started the work and after some days another person came and joined, then both the people worked together to complete the work. But in this case, a person started and leaves the job after some days, then another person will come and complete the job. So, in how many days he will complete the job? Let us see again, we will see the both methods. Let us see the first equation method. A will take total 15 days and B takes total 20 days. So, B, let us take B alone requires, this is to complete the remaining work, requires x days to complete the remaining work, x days. Now, check here. So, A started and he worked after 5 days. So, 5 days work of A plus x days work of B is nothing but 1. A worked for 5 days, then he left. Now, B will come and complete the work, so he will work for x days. So, 5 into A 1 day work is 1 by 15 plus x into B 1 day work is 1 by 20 is equals to 1. This is 5 1s are 5 3s are. So, it is x by 20 is equals to 1 minus 1 by 3, which is 2 by 3. So, that is x is equals to 20 into 2, 40 by 3, which is 13, 1 by 3. So, 40 by 3 is 13 3s are 39 plus 1 by 3 days. That means, B will complete the remaining work in 13 1 by 3 days. Let us see the same question in another method. Now, total work is LCM of 15 and 20. So, this is 60 units again. So, LCM of 15 and 20 is total 60 units. Now, A will work for 15 days. To complete the work, A will take 15 days, that means he worked for 5 days. So, A 1 day, every day how much work he will do. So, 1 day work is 60 by 15, that is 4 units. A will do a work of 4 units every day. So, how many days he worked? So, he worked for 5 days. So, in 5 days A has completed 5 into 4. So, every day A will do 4 units of work. So, in 5 days he completed 5 4s are 20 units of work. So, A completed 20 units of work in 5 days. Now, how much is the work remaining? So, the remaining work is total 60 units. In the 20 units of work is completed, that means still 40 units of work is left. Now, this 40 units of work should be done by B alone. So, the days required by B to complete the work, I am writing for B. So, 40 units of the work is left. Now, B will do the work in 20 days, that means total unit of work is 60 units, he will do the work in 20 days, means 23s are, every day he will do a work of 3 units. So, 40 by 3 is 13 1 by 3 days. That means, B will complete the remaining work in 13 1 by 3 days. So, again we have the two methods, again we use it here, we are not writing the traditional method here, you can use it if you want. So, first equation method, 5 days work of A plus x days work of B, as they are doing the same work, the total amount of work will always be equals to 1. So, 5 into 1 day work of A is 1 by 15 plus x into 1 day work of B is 1 by 20. Cancel the things and take this 1 by 3 to that side. So, it will become 1 minus 1 by 3, that is 2 by 3. So, x is equals to, go for cross multiplication, 20 2s are 40 by 3, which is 13 1 by 3. or the other method what we used is total work is nothing but LCM of the number of days taken, 15 and 20 LCM is 60 units. So, A 1 day work is 60 units by 15 days, that is 4 units. So, he worked for 5 days A, so 5 into 4, that is 20 units. Now, A completed 20 units of the work out of 60 units and left the work. Still 40 is the units of work remaining that should be done by B. Now, B will complete the work in 20 days. So, 20 days means 60 by 20, that is 3 units of work will be done by B every day. So, to complete 40 units of work, 40 by 3, that is 13, 1 by 3 days he will take to complete the remaining work. Next question, A and B takes 10 days and 15 days respectively to complete a work. Started with A, in how many days the work will be completed if they work on alternative days? This is an important question. See, there are many methods to solve this. We will see the basic and very easiest method to solve this. A and B takes 10 days and 15 days to respectively to complete a work. Started with A, in how many days they will complete the work if they work on alternative? Alternative days means, see this, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. If you take, this is first day, this is second day, think this is the first day, this is second day, this is third day, this is fourth day, this is fifth day, this is sixth day, and so on. Now, A is the person who started, that means on first day, A is the person who started, that means on the first day A will work, on the second day B will work, on the third day A will work, fourth day B, again fifth day A, sixth day B, again seventh day A, like this they will work, alternative days they will work. So, if they work together like this, in how many days the work will be completed? Let us find out 1 day work of A and B. 1 day work of A and B, let us see that. So, 1 day work of A is 1 by 10 and 1 day work of B is 1 by 15. So, take the value. So, this is 15 plus 10, 25 by 10 15s are 150. This is 25 1s are 25 6s are. So, A and B completed. So, A and B completed 1 by 6 units of work in 1 day. Now, listen carefully, what we need to do is, see, we need to complete here 1 day means, here 1 day means, here 1 day means it is 1 day work of A plus 1 day work of B, that means total 2 days, that is how we need to take. 1 day work of A plus 1 day work of B means total 2 days work of both A and B, remember this. Now, listen, the total amount of work is equals to 1. That is what we have written, the total amount of work is equals to 1. That means, this 1 by 6 units is the work, we should make this equals to 1. This 1 by 6 of the work units of work should be made equals to 1. How can we make this 1 by 6 units of the work equals to 1? See here. So, work should be equals to 1. This is 1 day work 1 by 6. So, I will multiply with a suitable number to get the total value 1. 1 by 6 I will multiply with 6, that will give 6 ones are 6 ones are 1 unit of work. This is 1 units of work. We know it, that is number of days into efficiency is nothing but the work. The number of days into efficiency is nothing but the work. The number of days is 1 by 6 and the efficiency 1 by 6, number of days 6, efficiency 1 by 6, that will give total 1 unit of work. Now, see here 1 by 6 is the units of work on 1 day. So, to get the total unit of work, we need to make this 1 by 6 equals to 1 by multiplying with a suitable number. So, 1 by 6 I multiplied with 6 to get 1 unit of work. That means, total work is done in 6 pair of days, 6 pair of days, 6 pair of days. 6 pair of days means 6 into 2, that is 12 days. So, the work will be completed in 12 days. So, both of them A and B together, if they work on alternative days, they require total 12 days to complete the work. We will see one more question based on the same, then you will understand. A and B take 6 days and 8 days respectively to complete a work. they do the work on alternative days. Starting with A, in how many days the work will be completed? Again the same thing. Now find out A and B one day, that means 2 days work. I will just write here one day means 2 days work. Now this is 1 by 6 plus 1 by 8. So this is 8 plus 6, 14 by 6 into 8, this is 2 3s are 2 7s are. So that means 7 by 24 is the work they completed in 2 days. That means 1 day work of A plus 1 day work of B, which is 7 by 24. Now check remaining work, calculate the remaining work. The remaining work is 1 minus 7 by 24. So 24 minus 7 is 17 by 24, which is 17 by 24 is the work they need to complete. See here clearly A and B take total 6 days and 8 days. So 1 by 6 plus 1 by 8, 8 plus 6 is 14 by 6 into 8, 2 7s are 2 3s are, which is 7 by 24 is the work they completed in 1 day. Now the remaining work is 17 by 24. This 17 by 24 work should be done in how many days? See in the previous question, okay, let us see the question. A and B take 6 days and 8 days respectively to complete a work. They do the work on alternative days. Starting with A, in how many days the work will get completed? So this is like the previous question, but in the previous question we did the direct cancellations. Here we won't have the direct cancellations. Let us see how to do this. First find out the 2 days work, that means together 1 day work, that means 2 days work. A separate work, B separate work, that means one on first day A, second day B. So I will just write here 1 day, that means it means here 2 days means it 1 day means here 2 days. So A and B 1 by 6 plus 1 by 8, which is 14 by 6 into 8, 2 7s are 2 3s are. So this is 7 by 24th is the work that is done in the first 2 days. First 2 days 7 by 24 is the work done. Now this 7 by 24 should be made equals to 1. So I will multiply this 7 by 24, take a natural number to multiply to make the equation 1. For example, if you have here 8 by 24, then you can multiply with 3 to get the answer, but here we have 7 by 24. So 7 3s are 21, 7 4s are 28 you will get. So 21 by 24 is the work completed in this 3 means 3 alternative days, means 3 pair of days I will write, 3 pair of days means that means 6 days. So in 6 days 21 by 24 is the work that is completed. Now find out what is the remaining work. Now find out the remaining work. So the remaining work is total work is 1, in that 21 by 24 work is completed in 6 days. That means still 3 by 24, that means 1 by 8 of the work is left. Now this should be done on the 7th day. See here, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. This is A on first, B on second, A on third, B on fourth, A on fifth, B on sixth, and again A it should be done on 7th day. So on 7th day, A is the person who is going to be work. So 1 by 8 of the work should be done by the person A, because he is the one who is going to work on 7th day as they worked on alternative days. So the days required for this. So the days required to complete 1 by 8 of the work is, the efficiency is 1 by 8, and see A will take total 6 days to complete the work, that means 6. So this is 2 3s 2 4s, that means another 3 by 4 days are required. So the total days required to complete the work. Total days required is, this is 6 days and another 3 by 4 days. So the total days required are 6 3 by 4 days to complete that work if A and B work alternatively. Simple. First find out the together 1 day work, that means 1 day work of A plus 1 day work of B. In one pair of days, what is the work that is completed? That is 7 by 24. So as per the logic, we need to make this 7 by 24 of the work equals to 1. So multiply with some number to get the total work 1. So in 7 table you are not going to get 24. So the nearest number is 7 3s 21, which is 21 by 24 of the work is completed in 3 pair of days, that means in 6 days. Now, the remaining work is, total work is 1, in that 21 by 24 is the work that is completed, that means 24 minus 21 is 3 by 24, which is 1 by 8 is the work that is left. It should be done by B, because in 6 days this is the work done, on 7th day 1 by 8 of the work is done, which should be done by A. But A will take total 6 days to complete the work. So, the days required to complete 1 by 8 of the work is 6 into 1 by 8. So, 2 3s are 2 4s are, that is 3 by 4 days are required to complete this work. So, the total days are that 6 days and this 3 by 4 days, which is total 6 3 by 4 days are required to complete the work. Let us see a topic name, a subtopic of time and work, which is called as the chain rule. In this, we have a group of people, sometimes they will be doing the same work, sometimes they will be doing the different work. Now, let us see, I will write here group 1 and let us take here group 2. Okay. Let us here, I will write people and I will write here days, and here every day how many hours they will be doing, hours per day, and here I will write their work done, or sometimes we will take these values as wages also. These are the values we will take. Now, let us see how can we take this into consideration. Listen, let M1 people working for D1 days at T1 hours per day for and complete a work of W1 or get a salary of W1. I will repeat the sentence. M1 people working for D1 days at T1 hours per day can complete a work of W1 or get a salary of W1, and this is group 1. And the second group, M2 people working for D2 days at T2 hours per day can complete a work of W2 or get a salary of W2. Then how the relation between these two things can be written? This is M1 D1 T1 by W1 is equals to M2 D2 T2 by W2. This is the relation between both these groups in calculating the values. This is the relation between both these groups in calculating the values related to the work or wages or hours or days or number of people. Okay. So, remember this, we will see some questions on this. Question 1, 10 men working 10 hours per day can earn 10,000 rupees in 10 days on completing a work. Find in how many days 5 men working for 5 hours a day can earn 5,000 rupees on completing the same work. See, just take those values which are given in the question. See here, I will write it. Number of people in the first group is given, number of days of the first group is given, and how many hours they are working is given, and what is the salary they received is given. Second group is what he is asking, find in how many days 5 men, number of people are given, number of days he did not given, and hours he has given, and he has given the salary which is W2. Just to substitute the values, number of people in the first group are 10 men, they will be working 10 days and per 10 hours per day, and they receives a salary of 10,000. Find how many days 5 men in the second group, days I am taking as D, time they will be working for 5 hours per day and they will receive a salary of 5,000. This is 5,000 ones are 5,000 twos are, simplify like that. This is 2 ones are 2 fives are, this is 5 ones are 5 ones are, this is 5 ones are 5 twos are. Now, the number of days required by the 5 men working for 5 hours per day to get a salary of 5,000 is 10 into 22. That means 20 days are required by 5 people at 5 hours per day to get a salary of 5,000. See, if simply we substituted 10 men of the first group, 10 days, 10 hours they are working, 10 into 10 into 10 by 10,000 is the salary, is equals to 5 men in the second group, days we do not know, I took it as D, and 5 hours per day into 5 by salary is 5,000. So, 5,000 ones are 5,000 to the 10,000, 2 ones are 2 fives are, 5 ones are 5 ones are, this is 5 ones are 5 twos are. So, 10 into 2 is 20 days. Simply use M1 D1 T1 by W1, M2 D2 T2 by W2 and just substitute the things. Whatever the things he will give, consider only those things and remove the remaining things which is not given in the question. Let us see about that. See, simple question, 36 men can do a work in 25 hours. In how many hours can 15 men complete the same work? See here, 36 men can do a work in 25 hours. What is the given things? M1 and time he has given, M1 into T1 in how many hours? 15 men, that means M2 into T2 you need to find out. So, 36 into 25 is equals to 15 men can complete a work in how many hours? I am taking it as T, let T2 is equals to T. Simplify that, this is 3 5s are 3 12s are 36, this is 5 1s are 5 5s are. So, T will be equals to 60 hours. Just we substituted the values, say M1 is 36, T1 is 25 hours, M2 is 15, T2 is T I am taking. So, this is 3 5s are 15, 3 12s are 36, 5 1s are 5 5s are. So, T is equals to 60 hours. That means, 15 men complete the same work in 60 hours. Let us see the question. A contract is said to be completed in 46 days and 117 men were set to work at 8 hours per day. After 33 days, 4 by 7 of the work got completed. How many additional men may be employed so that the work will get completed in time, each man working at 9 hours per day? Okay. Let us write the things what he is given in the question. To make the things clear, we will write the things what he has given. So, total days 46, total 46 days and total employees were 117 as of now, 117 as of now. Now, check here what is the things he has given, I am just writing it. So, number of people in the first case 117, days, how many days these people worked? 33 days they worked. And what is the work that is completed? Work that is completed is 4 by 7 and they were working for 8 hours per day. Now, what he is asking, how many additional men may be required? Let's keep the additional aside, but first we will find how many people will complete. We will find out the additional men later, but as of now we will write, if 117 people in 30 days can complete a work of 4 by 7. So, M2 I am taking it as M people in how many days? So, D2 is nothing but total work is that 46 days, in that 33 days work is done, that means still 13 days are left, still we left with 13 days. We need to complete the work in 46 days, 33 days are already worked and still 13 days only left. Now, W2 is already 4 by 7 is the work that is completed. So, 1 minus 4 by 7, that is 3 by 7 is the work that is left, and T2 is this time they are working for 9 hours. Now, let us write it directly. M1 is 117 into D1 is 33 and T1 is 8, M1 D1 T1 into W2 is 3 by 7 is equals to M2 is M, D2 is 13, T2 is 9 and W1 is 4 by 7. I written as M1 D1 T1 W2 is equals to M2 D2 T2 W1. Now, try to simplify this. What are the values you can cancel? Cancel them. This is 7 ones are 7 ones are. So, this is 13 ones are 13 nines are 117, 9 ones are 9 ones are. This is 4 ones are 4 twos are. So, we cancel everything. m is equals to, this is 66 into 3. So 3 6 are 18, 3 6 are 18 plus 1, 119 people. So 198 men, 198 men. 198 men will complete the 3 by 7 of the work in 13 days at 9 hours per day. This is not our answer. This 198 is not our answer. The answer, additional men required. Additional men required. Additional men required. See, we already have 117 people. So 198 minus 117. 198 minus 117. 8 minus 7 is 1. 9 minus 1 is 8. So still 81 people or 81 men, anything is okay. 81 more people are required to complete the work in the given number of days. See, be careful with this question. Don't take this 46 as M1. In total 46 they need to complete the work. In that they already used 33 days. But after 33 days only 4 by 7 of the work is completed. Still 3 by 7 of the work pending. So to complete the work in the given 46 days, how many more people are required? How many more people are required? See, 117 people can complete 4 by 7 of the work in 33 days at 8 hours per day, and 198 people can complete the work of 3 by 7 in at 9 hours per day in 13 days. So already we have 117 people. So 198 is the more people we require to complete it in the given number of days. So 198 minus 117. So 8 minus 7 1, 9 minus 1 8. So more people, 81 more men or more people are required to complete the work in the given number of days. Okay, we will see the next question. In a camp of 500 people have food for 27 days. That means there are 500 people in a camp, they have a food for 27 days. After 3 days another 300 people joined. See the question properly. After 3 days another 300 people joined, but he didn't speak anything about the increase or decrease about the food. There is no food is increased, the food is same quantity, but another 300 people are joined. Now for how many days the remaining food will last for all of them? This is the case. Now check. How will we do this? We will see this. See, I will take here. See, initially we have total 500 people. So let us write here people and I will write here days. So originally we have 500 people. For 500 people the food will come for 27 days. For 500 people the food will come for 27 days after 3 days. What happened? This is originally. I will write here initially or initial. That means originally there were 500 people, the food will come for 27 days. Then after 3 days for the same 500 people the food will come for 27 minus 3, 24 days. Because these 500 people have used the food of 3 days. So for 500 people, the same 500 people now after 3 days the food will come for 24 days. But what happened after 3 days? Another 300 people joined. That means now 500 plus 300, we have 800 people now. Now we have total 800 people. For these 800 people, how many days the food will come? Let us take it as D days. Let us take that as D days. So now see this carefully. For 500 people the food will come for 24 days after 3 days. Now but after 3 days 300 more people are joined. That means now the total people are 800. For these 800 people how many days the food will come? Let us consider this as M1, this as D1, this as M2 and substitute this D value as D2 value in the equation. Therefore, now go for the thing. So this is 500, M1 is 500 into D1 is 24 and M2 is 800. Let us take the D2 as D. So 500 is M1, 24 is D1, 800 is M2, D is D2. Now cancel the things, this is zeros will cancel. So cancel the things, this is 2 zeros will cancel here and this is 8 ones are 8 threes are. So, the D value will be equals to 5 3s are 15 days. Now, for 800 people the food will last for another 15 days only, but the same amount of food will be last for 24 days for 500 people, but now for 800 people the food will last for only 15 days. This is how we need to take. Question: 5 men or 7 women, 5 men or 7 women receives a total of 1050 rupees on completing a work. See this word carefully, R. 5 men or 7 women receives a total of 1050 rupees on completing a work. Find the total salary of 9 men. Now, the word he has given is and 11 women. Okay. Let us see this. Always the salaries will be shared equally among the people. That means, 5 men will get a salary of 1050 rupees and even 7 women also will get a salary of 1050 rupees. Now, from this let us find out the salary of one man, that is 1050 by 5. 1050 is equally shared among 5 people. So, this is 210 rupees. So, 5 ones are 5 2s are 5 ones are 0. That means, one man's salary is 210 rupees. Similarly, here find out one woman's salary. So, one woman's salary which is 1050 by 7, which is 150. That means, 7 ones are 7, 15s are 105 0. Or means we separate them. Here R means separately, 5 men will get a salary of 1050, even 7 women also will get a salary of 1050. Now, what is the question he is asking? Now, see, and is a conjunction which will join the things. So, the salary of 9 men and means plus 11 women. So, 9 into 1 man's salary is 210 plus 11 into 1 woman's salary is 150. Simple it is. 1 man's salary is 210 means what is the salary of 9 men? 1 woman's salary is 150 means what is the salary of 11 women. So, this is 1890 plus this is 11 15s are 1650. So, this is 90 plus 50 140, 18 plus 16 34 plus 1 3540. So, the total salary of 9 men and 11 women is 3540 rupees. Okay. Now, what we did in this question is simply we calculated salary of one man and salary of one woman, then we distributed that one man's salary, one woman's salaries to the 9 men's salary and 11 women's salary. So, 9 men will get a total salary of 1890 and 11 women will get a total salary of 1650. When you add them, the total salary of all 9 men and 11 women is 3540 rupees. See the question. 4 men and 7 boys can complete a work in 34 days. The question is 4 men and 7 boys can complete a work in 34 days. Calculate in how many days 8 men and 14 boys can finish that work. Now, see here carefully these type of questions. 4 men and 7 boys can complete the work in 34 days. 4 men and 7 boys can complete the work in 34 days. Calculate in how many days 8 men and 14 boys will complete the same work. Before solving this, we already discussed this. The work will be inversely proportional to the number of days taken. The work will be inversely proportional to the number of days taken. Or the work, if there are more people, the work will be completed in less number of days. That means, the number of people will be inversely proportional to the work done. If more are the people, the amount of work will be done in less number of days. That means, more people, the work will be done in less number of days. If less people, the work will be done in more number of days. That means, what we have written? Efficiency is inversely proportional to the number of days taken. Efficiency is inversely proportional to the number of days taken. So, see here, this is 4 men plus 7 boys will take 34 days. See this 8 men plus 14 boys, 8 men plus 14 boys means the 4 men are increased by 2 times. These 7 boys are increased by 2 times. So, 4 men will become 8 men, 7 boys become 14 boys. That means this is 2, this is 2. So, as per this, more is the efficiency, less will be the number of days taken. So, the in 34 by 2. Here the people are increased by 2 times, therefore, the days will be decreased by 2 times. That means, in 17 days the work will be done by 8 men and 14 boys. This is how you need to calculate this kind of question. See, 4 men and 7 boys has become 8 men and 14 boys. That means, 4 men are multiplied with 2 and 7 boys are multiplied with 2. So, 34 days will become 17 days, because efficiency is inversely proportional to the number of days taken. So, more are the people, less will be the number of days taken to complete the work. See the question, 8 men or 24 boys can complete a work in 69 days. Calculate in how many days can 10 men and 16 boys can finish the same work. Let us see this question, we will solve this in a regular method first. Right, the efficiency of 8 men is equals to the efficiency of 24 boys. That means 8 ones are 8 threes are, that means which tells 1 man can complete a work which is done by 3 boys. Now, when you find this type of question, convert the entire question into either boys or men. Let us see how will we convert it. I will take this as, first I will take 24 boys can complete the work in 69 days. That means, I am going to convert this entire question into boys. I will take this 24 boys will complete the work in 69 days. 69 days. This is 24 boys, I will write here 69 days. 24 boys complete the work in 69 days. Now, see how will we convert this? Let us see what he has given. So, I will write here 10 men plus 16 boys. So, 10 men and 16 boys, that means 10 into 1 man capacity is 3 boys capacity plus 16 boys. So, this is 30 boys plus 16 boys, that is 46 boys. Now, I will do this. 24 boys can complete the work in 69 days, then 46 boys will complete the work in how many days? 46 boys will complete the work in how many days? So, we will write is M1 D1 is equals to M2 D2, which is 24 into 69 is equals to 46 into x days. 24 into 69 is equals to 46 into x. 23 2s are 46, 23 3s are 69. So, this is 2 1s are 2 12s are. So, x will be equals to 36 days. So, if 8 men or 24 boys can complete the work in 69 days, then 10 men and 16 boys can finish the same work in 36 days. We did not do anything here, we just converted the entire question into either boys or men. So, I converted the question into boys. See, the first thing is 24 boys can complete the work in 69 days. So, 24 boys complete the work in 69 days. So, 24 boys will complete the work in 69 days. Now, 1 man capacity is equals to 3 boys capacity. So, 10 men plus 16 boys. So, 10 into 3b plus 16 boys, that is 46 boys, 10 3s are 30 plus 16, 46 boys will complete the work in how many days? So, this is how we will calculate. M1 is 24, D1 is 69, M2 is 46, D2 is x. So, 23 2s are 46, 23 3s are 69, 2 1s are 2 12s are, that is 36 days they require to complete the work. Or the same question can be done in, see again we will start with the same thing. So, the efficiency of 8 men is equals to the efficiency of 24 boys. That means 8 1s are 8 3s are. So, m by b is equals to 3 by 1. So, consider each man will do the work of 3 units and each boy will do the work of 1 unit. Now, check here what he has given. 8 men and 24 boys can complete a work in 69 days. See here 8 men. 8 men means 8 into 3, which is 24 units of the work. 24 units of the work is done in how many days? 69 days. 24 units of the work is done in 69 days. Now see here, what is there? 10 men plus 16 boys. That means 10 into 1 man can do a work of 3 units plus 16 into 1 boy can do a work of 1 unit. So 10 3s are 30 plus 16, 46 units of work is done in how many days? 24 units of the work is done in 69 days, then 46 units of the work is done in how many days? Again, so this is 24 into 69 is equals to 46 into x. So 23 2s are 46, 23 3s are 69, 2 1s are 2 12s are. So that is x is equals to 36 days. Almost both the methods are same, but in the second method we have considered it as units of work. In the first method we have converted the entire question into boys. Either you can convert the question into either boys or men, but here I have taken into boys, and in the second process I converted the question into number of units. So that is, we have taken the total units of the work and we have solved the question. Now the question says a family of 2 men, 3 women and 4 children can complete a work in 60 days. So this is a question where we have multiple people. So we have 2 men plus 3 women plus 4 children. Who can complete a work in 60 days? These people can complete a work in 60 days. Calculate in how many days another family of 6 men plus 9 women plus 12 boys or 12 children. You can take here, instead of boys you can take children, that will be good. 12 children will complete the work. Let us take this as x days. Now we have seen this type of question already. See here, in each case we increased the people. This is 2 men has become 6 men by multiplying with 3. This is 3 men has become 9 women, 3 women has become 9 women by multiplying with 3, 4 children has become 12 children by multiplying with 3. Just now we have written the efficiency will be equals to the number of days taken. That means if there are more people, you require less number of days to complete the work. So 3 times the people are increased, so 3 times the days will be decreased. So the days required are 60 by 3, that is 20 days. Simple question. So if 2 men, 3 women, 4 children can complete a work in 60 days, then 6 men, 9 women and 12 children can complete the work in 20 days, because in each case it is multiplied by 3 times. That means number of men are multiplied by 3 times, number of women are multiplied by 3 times and number of children are multiplied by 3 times. We will see the similar kind of question. 12 men and 18 women. 12 men and 18 women can complete a work in 48 days. 12 men and 18 women, 12 men and 8 women, 12 men and 8 women can complete a work in 48 days. In how many days can 18 men and 12, let's see the question, 12 men and 8 women can complete a work in 48 days. In how many days can 18 men and 12 women can finish that work? Here given 12 men plus 8 women can complete the work in 48 days. In how many days? 18 men plus 12 women can complete the same work. This is similar kind of question. Now check it here. If you see the question, observe the question directly, you can't find anything. Just check, this 12 is multiplied by 1.5 times. 12 5s are 60, 12 1s are 12 plus 6 18. This 8 is multiplied by 1.5 times. 8 5s are 40, 8 1s are 8 plus 4 12. So this again the efficiency is inversely proportional to the number of days taken. The efficiency is inversely proportional to the number of days taken. So this 48 should be divided with 1 by 5, which will become 48 into 10 by 15. 5 3s are 5 2s are 2 3 1s are 3 16s are. So 16 2s are 32 days. So 18 men and 12 women can finish the same work only in 32 days. So, check the equations carefully, check with which numbers we need to multiply it with to go to the next equation, and same value should be taken to divide the number of days to get the new number of days, because the efficiency is equals to the number of days taken. Thank you for joining. For more videos related to aptitude and training, subscribe. Thank you.